This is Hollywood superstar Hugh Jackman. Welcome to Series 4 of the Dad Tales podcast. These two are the real greatest showmen. Sit back and enjoy.
I'm going to definitely cut this bit out.
So the question is...
We don't ever find the answer out. But that's like being in between like your mum and your dad.
Hang on for a second. We've had that one. What are you talking about? So what was the age?
The old ladies. Not for me. Not for me.
It's my demographic. I wish. What we talk about off before the record button goes.
Oh, it'd be golden. We'd be worldwide superstars if we recorded that bit.
It's wild, isn't it? Absolutely wild.
So,
Happy Dad Tales Day.
Happy Dad Tales Day. Happy New Year.
2025.
We're not doing that again. It's 2025.
2025.
Year of the... Do you know what year it is?
Rat.
Is it the year of the rat?
I have no idea.
Oh, I should have looked at that.
Knew.
I should have looked at that.
I thought you knew, so if I
No.
thought it said...
Well, to be fair, we're still in the old Chinese New Year. It's not till like 15th of January or something, the Chinese New Year.
Oh, history. We start off with history now.
Yeah.
That's the New Year's
Why? I don't know why I bother with you.
I don't know why you do that.
You used to abuse me non-stop. So,
How was your Christmas? Are we still allowed to talk about Christmas?
do what we want, mate. It's our podcast.
Have you stopped saying Merry New Year to people?
I have stopped saying Merry New Year. Have you stopped saying Merry New Year? Do you know what's really annoying me at the moment? Oh, Merry New Year. I know what you're on about now. I'm thinking Merry Christmas, but maybe I just won't work in there. No, first day back to work, and every email has been Happy New Year, Happy New Year. And one of them I sent, and before I pressed send, I fucking went to the top, added in Happy New Year. I am quite rude when it comes to emails. Like, you know, some people like say hello name. I was like, hi.
Because you can't spell the name.
No, because I just want to get shit done. I'm a busy boy.
I get it. Do you know what does me in? Is that everybody sees, do you have a nice Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, man. And what are you supposed to say? Actually, no, it was pretty terrible.
Yeah.
I had a gerbil, it died.
We'll do crawl your ass again.
It crawled.
That's not even copy then.
Do you know what I mean? So everybody kind of goes, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
How was yours? Honestly, I don't really care.
Yeah.
It seems such a long time ago.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, it was a very weird concept. So I have 2 weeks off in the summer.
Christmas.
Yeah. I don't get it. What happens? We shut the whole town in this system now, just for one day. What's
Some
going on?
godliness, isn't it?
Yeah. So I had from the 20. I worked on the 24th, and then I had from the 24th to the 6th. So it's less than 2 weeks. Now I have 2 weeks off in the summer for my holiday. I shit you not. It felt like I'd been off for like a month. It dragged in a nice way. It went really slow for me. And I was like, why can't my summer holidays be like that? Like they seem to just fly by.
Yeah. My problem, what I find at Christmas, is that I try and do something in between Christmas and New Year. So you kind of go, right, today's Christmas Day, then it's Boxing Day. Right, then I've got nothing to do. Oh, and then I've got something to do.
Yeah.
And then I've got nothing to do. And then it's like New Year.
Yeah.
So you're almost kind of going, oh, no, to today. But I know I've got that coming up, so I don't really want to do that. And so it almost eats away your days really quickly. But I tell you, I wasn't ready to go back to work.
You on? No, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to go back to work. But it felt like I had enough time off to go back to work.
Yeah.
And even my holidays, my Christmas period, we had 2 football tournaments. We came second and won one. We know it. Futsal tournaments. So it's not as if I've just sat and done nothing.
Yeah.
Which Amy wasn't too happy about. Which one not too happy, but she's like, can't we just stop for Christmas? Like, but it was nice to do it because it made us go out and do something. Whereas on them off days, trying to get kids out of the house is a nightmare. I think we went for 2 walks and I had 2 bike rides, and both times I was wanting to punch someone in the face because we're going to go down the street.
No,
Amy. No, Amy was like, we're going to go down the street and I don't like this. I'm tired. I'm bored. I'm like, you can fucking piss off. That was Amy. So, but yeah, so I like it was nice that we went out and did something. It dragged Dave out. Do you know what I mean? It was good. It was nice. So
They're at a tough age, aren't they? Actually, maybe if you didn't have the football talks, maybe they would have done something.
no one
No,
would have just sat and ate and thinking,
That's been my problem.
I've eaten loads. Yeah.
I've done like big shops in. I mean, this is proper boring stuff. But you know when you buy stuff in Fair play. Fair play. I've just been a fat get.
Yeah, same. Snap.
Just a fat get.
Snap. I drank every single day.
Speaking of drinking, how's dry January going?
I'm off. Yeah, I'm off. I ain't touched a drink since New Year's
This morning.
Day.
Yeah, which you said you was honest
Yeah.
like that, didn't you? So
Yeah, New Year's Day was last drink I had because obviously it ticked over into that day. New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. So,
So
last
then
time
you
I
were
drink,
allowed to drink for the full day then.
which I didn't. So last drink I think I
So you
remember-
owed a day.
Not really. Because technically drank on New Year's Day because we didn't go home till like 2 in the morning. But that's the last drink I had was like 2 o'clock on New Year's Day.
New Year's Day.
So just 1 second because my phone's going to keep going off because they've got put under the step. Yes, that's the last time I had a drink. I'm not missing it yet.
Ah.
It's only been 6 days, but I'm all right.
We've not hit a weekend yet, have we?
But I've just had one.
Yeah, but that was an early weekend.
And I'm on at work, so technically I was still in that same thing.
Yeah.
I'm on a health kick. We've done so this weekend just gone, the Saturday and Sunday, because today we're recording behind the scenes Monday, ready for Thursday. We've batch cooked. We've meal prepped me and Amy for the next 2 weeks. Dinners for work, teas on an evening. We spent all weekend batch cooking. Got a lot of little tubs, knocked them all up. Off we go. I'm off on a big health kick here.
Big elf kick.
So
It's when you get to that third week that 13th week in January.
13th week.
Yeah. January's got like 75 weeks in. I was looking over there. When's payday? Still like 4.5 weeks away.
Would you believe? So I've not spent any money, and I've got no fucking money. I don't know how it's worked. I don't know what's going on this month.
That's parenthood, isn't it?
Yeah. It's,
Just goes.
so yeah. So how's anything else? What have you?
Well, yeah. It's
Are you off the wagon? Are you?
No.
No.
It's the wettest January I want.
Pissing bed still.
Dry January's just giving up.
Which I need to give up a little bit. I do this just to prove a point. If someone ever comes back to me, you've got a problem. I go, actually, no. I went the whole of January without drinking, February and March.
And people that do dry January, I don't
boring.
care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
So I know I've just told you.
But I was just finding out
Yeah.
if you'd fallen off the wagon already.
I've told people, but I think it's they've instigated it sooner than me. Like went to Home Price today, and someone said something about drinking, and something to me, and I was like, I ain't had a drink since such and such. I'm not gonna. But they instigate if that makes sense. I'm not going around going, oh, guess what? I ain't drinking anymore because it's boring.
Do that at your AA meeting.
Yeah. What was I going to say? I've got 2 dates between now and April that I'm putting in that alcohol's going to go in the body.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
so as much as I'm
realistically-
doing dry,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
2 occasions that I've had to put in the diary that I will be drinking.
I think that's all right.
But I'm not going to drink outside that. One of them off to watch a comedy gig, and it's not yours anyway. I've been sober for that one. I have 3 days now, actually.
You might not want to be.
I might start booking things in. Got to drink there. Got to drink. So yeah.
So
So
it's Thursday. Got a drink.
so my actual resolution, I like resolutions, but it's going to be curb the drinking. Unnecessary drinking is out of the window. We're about to celebrate.
But great. Yeah. That deserves a drink.
Ah, well done.
I got so far through day today and I thought, I'm having a Baileys.
Have you been at work?
Yeah.
Sally wake up because it looks like a cup of coffee.
Baileys coffee's. I didn't have one, but I could have done. Could have very easily done. Anyway, we've been all right at Christmas. It would seem our listeners haven't always been as good as we'd like them to be.
No.
So our email is always open, dadtales@outlook.com.
Yes. Congratulations. Don't applaud that you got it right.
I was going to go .uk. No, it's .com.
Is it .com or .co.uk?
think
Oh,
it's
mate,
.com.
you've confused things here now. Why'd you have to
Try
say
both. So if there'll be anything that anybody wants to write in, just email us on that. So we've had some coming over the festive period, because it's not just Christmas for everybody, it's sometimes just festive, I don't know. What are the questions? Advice. And we question this all the time, why people come to us for advice, but maybe it's just a little bit of something we do means that they've got a comforting heart. And we've probably done it and seen it all.
Yeah.
Although, we've both been through the emails. We've probably picked out the same ones.
I hope we haven't.
And the ones that I've picked out, I've never done before. So I'm giving advice based on nothing historical that I've got history on.
3 of these look like I could have wrote it. This has got Leon Ritt all over him.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah.
You go first.
So, rightly so, it's best going to stay anonymous. Anonymous?
That as well.
Anonymous? How do you say it?
Masticate. What do you do with your food? I
Masticate.
it.
It's procrastinate. That's what I kept going wrong, wasn't it? Go back to an early episode. I used to say masticate instead of procrastinate all the time, and no one ever pulled me up on it. Anyway, go back to episode 3, 4, 5, something like that.
2.
So, I need some advice, gents. I totally embarrassed myself at the Christmas party this year. I had a trouser malfunction. No, my tail was not hanging out. However, I forgot to zip myself up, and my boxers were on full show. But this is not the embarrassing bit. What I actually did was wet my boxers. So you could see I had a big wet stain poking out of my boxer hole, showing it. I walked around for half an hour before my boss decided to tell me to zip up because he can see.
Pays to advertise, I think.
I don't know what to do with it. I'm embarrassed every time I have to go see my boss. I'm thinking about giving up my job.
Heck.
What would you do?
The thing is, when people ever say, what would you do? I think our situation is very similar in the fact that people who go, oh, that's Andy Leon. They've always got their undies wet through hanging out. So we can sort of get away with it. But I get if you work in an office and you look like a bit of a scruffy get and half your tackles hanging out.
Yeah, they haven't put. So if you want to come back with us and tell us what job you do, because I think sometimes profession. So if you're a barrister, then, oh my God, a judge has gone, hey, up, that's not your boss, is it? I suppose barrister's not your job. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how it works.
I mean, if you work in a nursery.
Then that's wrong, yeah.
Also, should it make any difference to the gender of the boss? Does it say, it just says
It just as the boss pointed it out.
So it could be.
I think it is.
Could be a lady, couldn't
The worst thing is my boss pointed it out, so it doesn't say if it's male or female. My boss, so
would that make a difference? I mean, that's not helping right now, is it?
no.
What
I
would you
mean,
do?
I won't really let it bother me too much.
No,
I've wet myself plenty of times. Hell, I think I've shit my pants one or two times.
On a Christmas day, on the same Christmas
Yeah,
day.
probably. Yeah. I mean, like you say, I think it comes down to personality. And I don't think give your job up. I think that's a little bit extreme in the fact that things do happen. So I wouldn't be quick to give up the job.
No, me neither. And I think with everything, there's a lot of things happen at work, so people will forget about it really quickly.
Yeah. I wonder what sort of Christmas party it was. I wonder if it was like an office Christmas party or it was like is that an American thing where? Cause I've never had like an office Christmas party. We had some food before we broke up for Christmas. We had like a bit of thing, but what a Christmas party? The office
No,
was
you
so
mean like
buffet.
when computers are switched off
And everyone's in there with party.
DJs in
Can you remember when government had a party in lockdown?
allegedly?
Yeah, that's what I think Christmas party. But I don't think in England we don't have an office Christmas party, do we?
No.
Where everyone comes together and drinks in the workplace. I find that inappropriate. I say.
Yeah, it'd get messy with things we've done on Christmas too.
Have you ever, like, no? I'm going to say had like a Christmas party at work where everyone's got. When we used to lifeguard and that, before we went out, pool shut, everything's shut down, cleaned, while people are getting showers. We had a couple of beers and then gone out.
Yeah, I've had things like where we celebrated stuff. We've had like wine or champagne and stuff at work, but not like we've closed the office and gone.
Yeah, let's get it sinking.
Computers off.
Yeah.
Get some food in.
Look at this, let me photocopy my ass on
photocopy.
Have you seen that funny advert where guy walks out and the woman's like photocopying her face like that, but then when she looks at the photocopies, there's a pair of balls, whereas the guy before us photocopied his ass and she said her face all over. He even licks it. It's such a good advert. I don't know what it's for. I just know it's a funny advert. Marketing dream. Something brilliant, but I don't know what it's for. Could be for Canon's printers or something. I don't know.
Did we decide? Look, don't worry about it.
It's great.
Get over it.
Yeah, I mean,
don't quit your job.
Just type, no, don't quit your job. It's not worth it. Jobs are hard to come by these days.
I've got one that's on a Christmas do, so shall I go straight with that one?
Yeah.
I hugely embarrassed myself at our work's Christmas do. I sat next to my manager, but one. So, not next to my manager, they was next door, but one. Right. Because this is part of it, you need to follow this. And had my arm around my colleague. So, colleague next to him, arm round. I had a bit of a thing for the new guy who I thought was sat in where the manager was. So next door but one there, third seat. So I had my arm around there, and we touched hands with what I thought was my crush, and we started hand flirting. I don't know what hand flirting is.
No, I've
Is
never
it just
done.
like touching? So I'm presuming she's here,
Okay,
colleague here,
yeah,
secret crush,
but not see a crush.
but not
Actually,
secret
boss.
crush, yeah, and then whoever was further down the line. So we've been hand flirting. I realised it was actually my married boss who she was hand flirting with.
Okay,
We're following.
yeah, sort of.
I'm dreading going back into work in January. What should I do?
I worry about hand flirting. It's not a problem. I tell you what, if that's your problems.
I think what would happen is there was like touching hands, as if like stroking hands and stuff.
That'd be funny. If someone went like command, I'm like, I'm like, "Wait."
You got me picking my nose and scratching my ass.
No, do you go like,
But it does say, did I miss this bit out?
wank me off?
It wasn't till a while later I realised he was actually my married boss. So it'd been going on for a bit.
Yeah, but what's hand flirting? That's what I'm saying. Like for me, hand flirting must be like I'm a bit heavy-handed. I'm a bit heavy-handed. What is like are you like going? Are you like? Are you doing this? Are you linking up? Are you stroking? Are we doing the?
What's this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think from my point of view, if it was me, I'd be embarrassed that maybe other people had seen that. And I'm just like touching hands with my boss. Because if they're looking from other side of the road,
Yeah, well,
they're going, what
are they doing? Just them two doing the
thumb war.
that's how you start out. When someone says, what's going on? I was trying to get thumb war going, but there was having none of it. Do you advice? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Also, dreading going back to work in January. It's probably today.
Yeah.
So we missed the boat anyway.
Yeah. Unlucky,
Sorry,
mate.
you
Unlucky. I tell you what you should do. Give your job up. So extreme. Just give it up.
Yeah. Smash somebody's window.
I've got another one that happened over the Christmas period. This is from Simon. He says, I came to work with an inappropriate Christmas jumper on. I don't really want advice, but I just want to tell you about this. Because I found it funny, but my work colleagues didn't.
Oh.
So I came to work with an inappropriate Christmas jumper. It was a jumper that had a squirrel with a Santa's hat on it, with an arrow pointing down saying choking hazard. I was asked to take it off 10 minutes into my work shift.
Nothing underneath.
Yeah, I had this jumper on.
Tits out.
So, okay, no advice was done, but I thought it was quite funny.
Yeah.
However, where'd you get that jumper from? I want it.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be something like make it say nuts or something like that.
No, it's just choking hazard.
Just choking as it. I mean, it's still a good one.
Yeah.
Still a good one. I have one that says something about snowballs on it.
I have an inappropriate
Oh, no,
Christmas jumper. It says, my cock.
Yeah. And here it is. Touch it, please. No, it don't. It says, I'm sexy and I snow it.
Ah, right. It's not very
And it's got like a muscly
nice.
snowman on it.
Nice.
Not inappropriate. Not really inappropriate.
I don't know why it's coming to my head. Have you seen any at darts? Do you know like the
Yes.
old one, like Eric Bristow? I think it's Eric Bristow.
You sent me it.
Did I say you? Wait, so he's the one hates it, and he pulls his tongue down. There's like a titty jingle. It's got like a pocket for his celebration. I was like,
His nipple out.
that is the pinnacle of darts. I mean, I would love it if like someone like Rob Cross or someone did that this year, or Littler. We're like, put it back away. I was like, that was honestly one of my highlights of my Christmas
Couldn't get
season.
away with that now, could you?
No, but it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
A slightly more tamer one.
Okay.
More sensible.
More
sensible. You know, each to their own. My sister-in-law has gifted me a present that I sent her last year.
Oh, I love this.
What do I do? Do I confront her on it or let it lie? And then she's just put cheeky bitch.
So what you do is gift it back to her next year.
Brilliant.
So save it till next year and send the bugger back. Send the bugger back. I don't know. Send the bugger back. Send it back. Send it back next year to her.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Just keep it.
Do you ever re-gift things?
I can't remember a time when I've regifted something.
I
But
do.
I agree with it.
We
I think
do.
it- I think it's fine.
Instead of wasting it, like,
Yeah.
if it's not my cup of tea, we'll put it in there. We've got like,
What's your other options? Just put it in a cupboard and keep it for
Yeah.
6
or
months. then throw
bin it,
away.
or send it to charity or whatever.
Yeah.
So we've got, like, understairs, we've got like a.
Gift cupboard.
We've got like a re-gift, so like some re-gift stuff. So like, whether it's like kids or whatever, or do you know, like, some things come in, you think, look,
Sometimes you get two of something.
exactly.
As well,
I think
don't
in the past we've had like the same, someone's given the same toy.
you? Yeah.
So what we've done is, right, we'll put that in the re-gift because there's no wrong with it, but you don't need two. Or
I can't believe you've got a re-gift. Have you got a lost and found?
Yeah, my son's in it.
I'm wondering what I've maybe left at your house.
A shoe. Who leaves a shoe?
What shoe? Walked home with a cold
But
foot.
yeah,
I think re-gifting's good.
yeah, well, I'm for it. So
Yeah.
send the bugger back. So actually, Colin is a sister. Is it sister? Was it
Sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law. Colin Tricky Page. She's quite frugal.
Well, yeah, right. So I'm all up for re-gifting, but I don't think you can give back to the person that's given you.
But what you could say is, they go, "You've just given me this back." You go, "No, I think it's a great present. I think it suits you to a
I got
T."
you one.
Yeah, I got you one as well. You got me one. I thought it was fantastic. So I bought you one
There
now.
we go get it out.
I've
Show
Used
me.
it. Wore it out.
It's that new jumper.
What was it? Did he say what it was?
It didn't say what. It just gifted me a present.
All right.
No.
Nice.
You kind of go up in that situation. It's like bath stuff or something.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you can use it. If they gift you like a scarf or something, you know, and go get it.
Yeah.
You won't be able to, then, would you? But if it is something toiletries, you could go, I've used them all.
See, I think they could create like a running joke here. So next year, gift her it back,
Yeah.
or buy her something else as well. See, now you've got like a running joke going, and see how long it is till you. Because hopefully she might twig and give you it back. Don't tell her, but you want to send it.
Alternatively, be really open and honest about it and say, look, it's not, obviously wasn't your thing, what I got you, so you've re-gifted me back. What we're going to do now is I'm going to re-gift it to somebody else, and then we'll gift it to them and then try and get them in on it, and then just keep re-gifting it around the family.
Oh,
See how long you can keep it going,
that's good.
and then get everybody in on it.
That's like, was it your book? You lent me a
The one
book.
I booked, the book I wrote,
There
still available on
was
Amazon.
a book and it had someone's name in it, and when they read it, and
The
then
Bible.
I read it, and then put my name in, and I passed it to someone else.
Yeah,
Was it you?
it will have been, yeah, because I've tried to encourage a lot of people to that. Because you don't really read books twice, do you?
No,
So it'd be a good thing to pass
What
on.
book was
Was
it?
it Alan Sugar's?
it was Alan Sugar's, and I gave it to someone at university because I read
Yeah.
it and sent it on.
Yeah, so somebody bought me.
I might contact him and see where it is.
It'll bend it.
It'll bend it, yeah.
Re-gifted
Yeah.
it. Might be worth some money now we've read it. Put
Doubt
any
it.
Names in it. No, it's probably worth less.
Probably was reading my writing.
What else you got?
So I've got another one. I ain't got a name actually. It says there's no name with this. Okay.
That may be a good thing.
I don't know. Hopefully they'll recognise that story when I read it out. So I need some help, boys. I came up with a lame excuse to get out of the Christmas party this year. I said my dog was sick and I need to take him to the vets. But now everyone keeps asking how Toby is, and that's a bad name for a dog, but I don't even have a dog.
Oh.
People keep asking me to see photos and how he is and asking questions, and I'm now contemplating taking a photo of me with a random dog just to help the lie. What should I do?
Just say it got really ill and died.
Yeah, to fair school cop out to get it out. I mean, if I was colleagues, I'd be like, and they got, ain't got any photos of my dog. We ain't got photos of your dog.
Yeah. And if you're on social media, there'd be pictures of it. People who have dogs love
Yeah.
dogs, don't they? They'd be all over them.
I don't know what advice they're actually asking. It's more like they're telling me. How do they get out of it? What are they asking?
I mean, what you need to look at in future is having a
As
better
people want
excuse.
photos, but I don't have any. What should I do? Just go take loads of random photos of a random dog. But I think you're asking the question you're answering, sort of thing.
You just want justification to do it.
I don't have a dog, so I can't send you photos of my dog.
Get online,
Um,
Shutterstack.
yeah. Would you ever make something like that? I don't think I would. I think I'd just say, look, I'm not coming.
Well, if
Double down hard on a dog when they ain't got a dog.
yeah, I think we should maybe take this into 2025. Is that you need to be more honest with stuff you don't want to do.
100%.
I just don't want to.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, I can't.
but if the using an excuse that your dog's ill when you don't have a dog is
Bit
it's
rubbish.
pretty
Yeah.
it's pretty lame. Isn't it?
Yeah, what a poor person you are. Keep listening though, please.
Yeah, your granny's ill. If you've got a granny.
You hear stories of people who go, "My granny's died." Like, how many grannies have you got? He's like your fifth one this year.
Yeah.
Have you ever caught anybody out with a lie of like getting out with something and you've caught them out with it?
I probably have, but it hasn't bothered me enough to remember it.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever caught anybody out, as in like
if somebody says, "Oh, I can't make it,"
yeah,
I'm doing something else.
yeah. I mean, I can't even think of if anyone's given me a crap excuse, for work. They rang in and gone, "I can't come in because of da," and you're like, "The fuck?"
One kid had sunburn. He couldn't come into work because he got sunburn.
Can you remember
But that was true. I just think it's shit.
you remember when Cosy had somebody sat on chair with ice packs and stuff? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Playing the football tournament, he got burnt to a crisp.
There was a kid that got an allergic reaction once, but he came into work and just had to. He couldn't move. His uniform had just messed him up. So
He was allergic to his uniform.
It's something he'd washed in.
Ah,
So he put this uniform on, got to work, and maybe reacted with the atmosphere or whatever, and he just started getting all red and stuff. He stood top of his life about 4.5 hours.
what was he going to do in an emergency? I'm coming to get you, frozen man.
Yeah, I don't know. But that wasn't an excuse. That was
At least he came to work, mate.
Just
I'm high-fiving that. He
Yeah.
did his...
right. My final one. I bought my wife a sexy
My wife?
a sexy present for Christmas for us to open together when the kids aren't around.
Is that me?
If you know what I mean. To avoid it being seen when I bought it online, I had it gift wrapped. As my wife does all the heavy lifting with regards present buying, she'd been on hand to purchase the office Secret Santa gift I had to buy for a colleague. She will remain nameless. To cut a long story short, the gifts have been mixed up, and now our new admin lady has my wife's new triple tickler to enjoy.
Triple tickler.
Two questions here. Is it possible to ask for it back and explain the mistake? Oh no, it's just one question. Is it possible to ask for it back and explain the mistake?
Yeah. So, my question is, I hope to God everyone's ruined Secret Santa for him and everyone knows where it's come from.
Well, yeah, well that's the thing, isn't it? Because Secret Santa is rubbish with regards because there's always somebody goes, "Who have you got?"
I don't know who got me with my Secret Santa. Thank you very much. Good present.
Yeah, actually, I don't know who got me for Secret Santa. And where I used to work, we used to do a Secret Santa, and I never knew then either.
Yeah, I never ask, and
No,
I don't want people to know who I am.
Yeah. Who I got for Secret Santa this year? Who I got? Yeah.
Who you got for?
He definitely knew it was.
Yeah,
me.
he did. Yeah.
He definitely knew it was me.
But yeah, I don't know who got me this year. And I got quite a good present with her. So
I was happy with mine.
Yeah.
Pleased with mine. Like I say, ours was very tame. There was no funny ones, no.
Yeah, I'm not. I always think if you're gonna be silly, everyone has to be silly.
It's a dangerous game, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but if everyone's being sensible, then everyone's got to be sensible. Because I've been in one where it was half silly, half sensible, and jokes were sort of misinterpreted. And the fact that the ones that had sensible presents and give sensible presents was mad with the people who give inappropriate stuff and receive inappropriate stuff.
Yeah.
So there was a bit of tit for tat. So let's, for example, if me and you got each other randomly, you got me and I got you, we could be inappropriate with each other.
We could have done that. Yeah, Santa this year for us.
Brilliant. We could have been inappropriate, which when we do laughed about it, but then someone had been mad that we'd been inappropriate, but they didn't get anything inappropriate.
Yeah.
Which I found really confusing.
So if I'd have really thought about your gift, and then you'd have just got me something that was a bit rubbish, that's when people take it the wrong way, don't they? Well, I've actually really thought about that, and I've got a duck.
Yeah.
A real duck.
Yeah.
So I get it. The problem being potentially asking for it back.
Could have used it. What is it? Triple tickler, is it?
My wife's new triple tickler.
What's a triple tickler?
I don't know.
I think to us.
Next week's sponsor.
What's the third thing tickling? The dog.
Dogtails@outlook.com.
He said
dog.
Can you send an image of what the triple tickler is? I'm intrigued. Triple tickler.
Of all the years of all my life, I didn't know 3 areas to tickle.
Yeah. The armpits and the chin, that's all I know about.
Yeah.
Where else are we tickling?
I have no idea. Yeah, so that's a potential issue, isn't it? If it might be used. I mean,
Imagine goes, yeah, it's going to be back and it's absolutely worn out.
in a week and a half.
It's like beginning of January. Go, it's fucked anyway. I've absolutely worn the thing out. It was binning that. It was burning.
There's my dilemmas. I don't think we've helped at all.
What I will say is I enjoyed reading through there weren't many this time. We've had more in the past, but you got anything funny to send in or advice or whatever, send them in. We'll do another one.
Questions, advice,
but
just stories. Do you know what would be a good confessions?
Yeah.
We obviously leave names off them, but
Yeah.
if you've got a confession that you'd like to come through, we can have a discuss about that.
The problem is, don't be confessing for advice, more confessing for like the second one.
Just for fun.
Of mine was pretty much what we want.
Yeah.
This has happened to me. Not what you can do about it, lads. Fuck off.
Exes when you split up with stuff and people do stuff, petty stuff.
Yeah, I know someone who once cut everything up in the house in half. Literally everything in half. Setteed a lot, which blew my mind. So they got half in like the settlement was entitled to half. Now when they said they got half, they went to then divvy up what things were worth and then give the monetary value or whatever. He literally took it as you're having half. Which what I didn't understand was she's got nothing. You've now fucking got nothing.
Yeah, but that's the level of pettiness I can get on board.
So if our settee was worth £1,000 sweet,
you're not getting 500 feet.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not something you've gone, right, I'll give you 500 or she could give you 500. He's gone, fuck it, we're having nothing each.
Yeah.
Why?
That level of pettiness I'm well on board
It
with.
doesn't compute with me, that.
I know somebody who'd split up with his girlfriend and she moved out and took one of every pair of his socks and shoes. That's why I wear odd socks.
Yeah.
Come at me, bitch. Got nothing to lose.
What do you do with one shoe?
I wear odd shoes.
What, you leave your lefts? Oh, my shoes on. Why are you talking this now? Because I'm going to go two lefts.
Yeah. Why do you walk like that now?
In a circle. Oh, I knew he said it left.
He's cool. I like it. Right, let's do this again next week.
Just a quick one.
Oh,
I know we don't like New Year's resolutions. Have you got anything you want to do this year?
No,
No, don't. I know we're doing a triathlon. I forgot about that.
yeah, going to do that. Still on the list to do the ukulele.
Is it?
Still want to learn to play that, so we'll see.
Yeah, I ain't got all yet. I ain't got a New Year, so I ain't got like a New Year's resolution or something I want to do this year. That's like a milestone. Like,
Yeah, I'd like to visit somewhere new.
That's what I'm talking
You know,
about.
like somewhere abroad, somewhere that I've not been
Yeah,
before.
that's what I'm talking about.
I quite like the idea of doing that. I've got, I don't know if I put them on my phone. I've got 3 or 4 things that I like to. I like to read more,
I've started reading.
but I need to challenge myself to do so much
Yeah.
rather than just go. Because I mean, to be fair, I've just read them out, and that's probably more than I read last year.
Yeah.
So technically,
and
I've
I
read
didn't
more.
read that properly.
So yes, technically, I've read more. If there is anything that people want to challenge us with, that'd be interesting.
What a challenge
There's
for us to
something
do.
Or something for us to do this year,
Yeah.
other than
not too-
skydiving.
Not too. You won't catch me skydiving. Wife's done it, and like people say, oh, "Would you do it?" No. Can we have that opportunity to go bungee jumping?
Yeah.
Nah, not
Bungee
interested.
jumping, I think I'd skydive. Bungee jumping just don't.
Neither appeal to me. Like I whatever floats your boat, but neither I'm going. Where do I sign?
Yeah,
It's like climbing mountains.
it's not for you, is it?
Not my cup of tea.
Right, let's do this again next week. I'll see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday, my friend. Is it Tuesday? No, it's Thursday. No. See you Thursday.
Thank you for listening right to the end of this week's podcast, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at dad_tales_ or get involved by emailing us at dadtales@outlook.com. You can also now join our Facebook page by searching Dad Tales.
Keep the feedback coming. We are genuinely humbled by all the input and the comments you are providing us. Stay safe, celebrate small victories, and keep smiling.